What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the first video on the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this video we're going to be describing a beginner's guide to Call of Duty Blackout. Now all the gameplay that you are going to see throughout this video is from the beta, so some of the things may have changed as the game progressed and once it's fully released. In this video we're going to be talking about some of the guns, the perks you can use, the health that you have and the armour that's allowed in the game and how it should be changed in order to make the game a bit more balanced. So without further ado, let's get right into the start of the video. The first thing that you've got to know when playing this game is that you're going to die. I mean, a lot. From this very short clip, you can see how much I died and that it does and is going to happen a lot when you first start the game. So next what we're going to move on to is the armour that's available in the game, and you can get level 1, 2 and 3, with 3 offering a helmet on its own. Level 2 and level 1 do not offer this, which I do feel was quite overpowered in the beta and should be something that must be sorted once the game is fully released. Now level 1 armour in the game reduces damage by 40% from bullets, level 2 being 50%, and level 3 being 55%, and protection from headshots, reducing damage from explosions and adds resistance to 9 bangs. Now I do feel this was far too overpowered in the beta. Once you had lost your armour, you really were vulnerable to everyone else, and it's something they're going to have to work on and something you're going to have to be cautious about when first playing the game. To win games in the end and in the top 10, when you had no armour but 10 kills and someone else had level 2 armour and 0 kills. All I can say at the start of the game is be cautious about what fights you take and ensure that when you do shoot at someone, you're not going to take as much damage as they're going to take, because once you lose armour, it can be a real struggle. Next we're moving on to healing. Now healing in this game works a lot differently to other Battle Royale games, as you start off with 150 HP from the beginning and can go up to 200 with a trauma kit. It's also different in a sense that you can heal very quickly and get back into the action almost instantaneously compared to most other Battle Royale games. That can work really well for you, being able to get back into the action almost instantly, not having to spend so much time healing. However, it can be your downfall, because if you're back in and you're getting your armour damaged constantly, once it's off you're in a really vulnerable position, and the next person who comes up with full health and full armour, you've not really got a chance. There are 3 different types of healing items, one being bandages, holding the heal for 1 second will give you 25 HP, first aid holding for 2 seconds will give you 50 HP, and trauma kits work a bit differently, but you're holding for 5 seconds and will give you 50 more HP than you will originally start with, so will put you up to 200 and give you a better advantage on staying alive over the other people. I do feel that they're going to have to work on the healing items and work on the armour to ensure that all the games are balanced and you're not constantly being at a disadvantage if you have no armour and being too overpowered when you do have level 3. The one thing that I can suggest is removing the helmet from the level 3 armour and making it available for level 1 and 2 as well as level 3. This will make the game a bit more balanced in the sense that even if you don't have level 3 armour, you can still be protected from headshots. It seems that in the beta, when you were getting headshot with level 2, level 1 or no armour at all, you were dying almost instantly. Now they have added a few new things to make the game a bit more unique to others, one being the mystery box, which you can get. I think this is one of the only places you can get it. There's a few marked around the map with the blue light in the sky that you would usually see when playing zombies. When you kill them, you can get different weapons from them, one being the ray gun, which will be light and gold when you do see it. And this can be used throughout the game and is quite damaging to other players. Maybe not too much zombies, I mean two shots and it's only taken out then. To other players throughout the game it can actually be quite damaging, quite an effective gun to use. The only downside is that you only have 20 shots in it. There are other guns throughout the map that have the same gold outlining that the ray gun does, however they do work a bit differently. When you pick them up, it is already loaded with the ammo, plus it's got all attachments on it, so it does give you a bit of advantage over people who have to find them themselves and attach them to their weapon. For me, bringing in the zombie easter eggs like the ray gun and like the Wonder Waffle, it's bringing a bit of uniqueness to Blackout and also giving people who used to play zombies like myself and like a lot of other people the nostalgic memories of spending time and time again trying to get a higher and higher round on zombies, whilst also bringing the ray gun into the game and not making it too overpowered. Now the final thing I want to talk about today is the perks in the game. Now they work a lot differently to what Call of Duty multiplayer has worked like in the past. Now they are consumable items and you will have them in your inventory and will take up a space every time that you pick one up or use one. Now it is important to remember that these are consumable items and the perks do not last forever. You have to activate them as well, and they will only last a certain amount of time. So you've got ones like Consumer, Medic, Paranoia, and there's a few more that are going to be coming in release that haven't been announced yet. For me personally, using these in the beta when you get to the top 10 situation is the most useful, as you can get an advantage over your opponent even if you don't have armor at this point. What I would say is to be aware of what you have in your inventory and you're not overloading with the same perks over and over again, and make sure you have the ones that are going to give you that advantage in the top 10. These are just a few of the things that I believe that you should know before starting Blackout and before getting into it. I feel that it might help. It might not, you might already know it, but if it does, then great. This is the first video I've ever made on the channel and I'm hoping it's not going to be the last. I am working on a few new projects. Now I do mostly stream on Twitch and the links are down below if you do want to follow me. If you ever stop by when I'm streaming, I really will appreciate it. I mostly play FPS games, but if anything really interests me, then I'll be more than happy to play it. And at that, I'm going to end the video, so I hope everyone did enjoy it. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you all very soon.